there was a gigantic rumor out there about Kirill Kaprizov, who plays for the Minnesota Wild and could be a massive coup for any team in free agency in 2026. I'm actually going to take the comments down here real quick. We're going to pull up the Frank Saravalli tweet because it was bananagrams, and there's been some refuting since this tweet initially went out. Frank Saravalli tweets out, sources say Minnesota Wild superstar Kirill Kaprizov's camp turned down an extension offer believed to be 8 years, $128 million in a meeting on Tuesday in Minnesota that would have made him the highest paid player in NHL history in both AAV at $16 million per and total dollars. Now, this sent some shockwaves through the NHL community because, look, Kaprizov's a really good player. Really good player. Is he the guy that should probably get paid the most in hockey? No. Will he be one of the highest paid free agents in 2026, assuming he goes to unrestricted free agency? Yes. It'll be him, and it'll be Connor McDavid. And then the question is going to be, how much more is McDavid going to get paid? I mean, he's going to get the max. You could pay Connor McDavid $40 million, and it would be worth it. If Kaprizov turns down $16 million, there was this idea kind of thrown out there by some other national media pundits after the Saravalli tweet that the thought is Kaprizov would only turn down that offer if he thought there was more money to be made elsewhere. So then people start kind of putting things together. They think about the fact that the Flyers are supposed to get very aggressive. They didn't get super aggressive in 2025. They have a lot of money coming off the books, and it appears as though they have free agency in 2026 circled on their calendar with a highlighter and everything. So people started saying, all right, is there a chance that the Flyers back-channeled, that they're willing to break the bank for Kaprizov? Maybe. Is it possible that the Flyers have back-channeled to Connor McDavid, that they would break the bank? Who the hell knows? The funny thing is, like, this is where it gets cute, right? This is like in any league. Did the Flyers have a direct conversation with Kaprizov or with McDavid? No. Do their agents happen to represent other players in the NHL? Sure. Are front offices going to talk to agents? Sure. Are players going to talk to fellow players? Sure. Are players going to talk to their front office? Sure. There's an easy way to get information back and forth without directly tampering. I'm not saying the Flyers have done that. I'm just saying we all kind of know that the Flyers have a ton of money waiting for next season. The question is, why would you want to leave Minnesota to go to like a team like the Flyers? Is it to play on a line potentially with Matvei Michkov? Is having a budding superstar on your wing, on your line, is that of massive importance to a guy like McDavid or Kaprizov? You would think it probably would, but then you would also look top to bottom lineup-wise, and then you'd probably also look at the situation in net, and if you're McDavid and Stuart Skinner ain't doing it for you, and maybe Edmonton gets involved in Carter Hart, the Carter Hart sweepstakes, does that do enough to get you to stay in Edmonton? If it doesn't, would you actively leave that situation to come to Philadelphia, where you're going to probably have some combination of Sam Ersson and Dan Vladar, or maybe Zavragan plays out of his mind in the KHL and makes the team out of camp next year? I can't imagine he will, but maybe. Do we somehow believe that Alexei Kolosov or Ivan Fedotov are going to become bona fide number ones, Vezina candidates? Absolutely not. So it's interesting.